Welcome to Integrity Inspire, your daily dose of inspiration and motivation, featuring the bright and talented members of the Integrity Marketing Group family. Now, here's your host, Integrity co-founder and CEO, Brian W. Adams.
Welcome to the Inspire Podcast, everybody. We're so excited. I've got to say that we ask people to sing sometimes, and I forget because I get so excited, but this morning, Carl has offered to sing for us, and so I'm going to let Carl kick us off by singing for us. Carl, what are you going to sing for us, bro?
Oh, wow. Well, I guess there's only one thing I can sing, and that's what we just heard. That's the only thing that's coming to my mind. So here it goes. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. I got.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Again, if you missed the pre-show, we were talking about Blockbuster and Netflix and just the excitement of going into a Blockbuster. If you're in Bend, Oregon, it's a Bend, Oregon. Look, I may get off the phone here. It's too early right now, but I may call them later today and just say, hey, do you have this movie? It's like, hey, can you check if you got Top Gun Maverick yet? Oh, my gosh. So if you're in Bend, go by the Blockbuster, take a selfie, send it to me. I'll send you a $100 Amazon gift card. I just made that up. Off the top of my head. Well, hey, guys, we're going to have so much fun today. And we have another exciting partner to add to the Integrity family. And I'm pleased to announce that today we're bringing on Anthony Owen and Annuity Agents Alliance that have partnered with Integrity. Now, Anthony and his team have built just an incredible business. Him being president of Annuity Agents Alliance will now become a partner, a managing partner here at Integrity. They're based out of Denver, Colorado, and Annuity Agents Alliance supports hundreds of agents across the country. And they've built a successful company by focusing on marketing and helping people with their sales process, with case designs, that empower agents to sell annuities, life insurance, long-term care insurance, and other products. And currently, they sell over $550 million of annual paid premium. That's right, $550 million of annual sales. This is a huge company, and we are incredibly excited to welcome Anthony and the rest of the team at Annuity Agents Alliance to the Integrity family, and being able to partner with them, coming alongside of them, giving them more resources, support, and tools and technology. We know that we can serve even more people. And so, Anthony, it's our honor to welcome you as the newest partner here at Integrity. We could not be more excited to partner with you and can't wait to see where we can go from here. So welcome to the team, man.
Thank you very much, Brian. It's great to be here and great to partner with you guys.
Well, hey, man, we are so excited. In fact, we've already had a lot of fun this morning on this Inspire podcast. And I want to say thank you for two individuals who are just great partners here with us at Integrity. And, you know, we wouldn't be here without them. And it's really Dave Lucas and Carl Muehlemeyer, who are just incredible partners with us. And I'm so honored to have them here with us. And look, I'm just going to open it up. We're going to change things up a little bit. Carl, thank you so much for singing. That was fun. Thank you guys for having some fun at the beginning here. Why are you so excited to have Anthony join us?
This is Carl. I don't, just real quick, I don't think anybody has ever thanked me for singing. So this is a special day for me too. So thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. We really are. I cannot articulate how excited Darren and I are to have Anthony join the family. We've been partners with Anthony for a long time. I mean, it's been 15 years that we've worked together. And I know Anthony always kind of cringes when I say this. I mean, he's a client and he's a partner, but we're also competitors in certain aspects. But today we are true partners in every sense of the word. So I couldn't be more excited for that. It's almost self-serving, quite frankly. I mean, it's to have him on the team. I know just his mind and the way he looks at this business, his perspective is going to be such a huge benefit. But I'm also very excited for you too, Anthony. Congratulations. It's a big day. I mean, you've built your business for a long time and how gratifying.
I really appreciate that. And all the credentials that Brian mentioned there, you know, they're really the credentials of Aegis Financial and Carl and Darren, because I couldn't be where I am without you guys. And, you know, now that we're part of Integrity, I'm just looking forward to that partnership flourishing and growing from here. I think it's going to be amazing.
Amen.
Yep.
Amen, for sure. Darren, you want to jump in and welcome Anthony to the team?
Absolutely. Yeah. Like Carl said, just echoing what he said, we've known Anthony for 15 years and we've built marketing programs together and we've been around the country together. And I've even had the privilege of hunting with Anthony, turkey and elk hunting. And we always say he will not leave the field until he gets a bird. We'll be back eating lunch and we're like, where's Anthony? And he's like, he ain't coming in. He is not coming in. He does not give up until he gets a bird. So yeah, it's been 15 years. We had good times. I've driven with him through Missouri, going to hunting grounds and all that stuff. And we've had a good time. And yeah, it's an amazing day and congratulations. And you deserve every bit of this.
Oh, thanks, Darren. It's such a privilege to be partners with you guys. And this is just an opportunity for that partnership to get stronger. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
We're super excited. And Carl and Darren, it's been great to partner with you guys and everybody at Aegis, and now with adding Anthony to the team, the opportunity is just endless. And look, this is why I love Inspire. This is why I love this idea of Inspire. Whenever COVID happened, we had this idea that we need to find a way to bring everybody together. Really, we started this as a daily call where we brought all of our employees together just so that we could all think about different ideas. We could get to know each other, and frankly, we could just encourage people. I mean, those are such difficult times of just unknown. And so it was really this idea that if we all came together, we could hopefully inspire people. There was a lot of negativity on TV, and so we wanted to have just a moment of positivity to kick off the day. And this is why we did it. And having fun and working with great people that you partner with is so much fun. And then getting to know each other at a different level and being able to have fun and sing and kind of cut up and talk about things like we've been talking about today. It was really the purpose of this, and to try to connect people virtually. So I just want to tell you, this is one of the most favorite things I do on a weekly basis, and it's because of guys like all of you that are joining us. I know there's a lot of people love Inspire for that reason as well. And it's really about, one of the core tenets of this is about getting to know people at a different level. And so I would love, Anthony, for you to share a little bit more about yourself and Annuity Agents Alliance and what gets you motivated and gets you up every day to serve other people.
A little bit about Annuity Agents Alliance. We really started from being an insurance agency first. And so we were out in the field when we started this and built up a very healthy life and annuity business. And it's kind of through that process of being able to create marketing and proven sales process and case design strategies that we found the need to expand that out and help other agents. And we met some really good partners along the way. I'm a big believer in partnership and having vested interest partners that, where everybody kind of rises on the same tide. And so we got really lucky there, and they brought us the opportunity to start reaching out to agents and providing them marketing. And then we just basically taught people how to do what we were doing in our personal production. And so, our slogan is marketing, sales process, and case design. That's really who we are as an organization. We approach it from a level of we're not faking it. Competency is a big, important part of this business. I think there's plenty of opportunities to find lack of competency in this business. And so we really like helping agents be successful. So, our responsiveness and also not treating this business like a distribution system. Yes, we're a wholesaler, we distribute products, but to me, that's not what this is about. It's about helping our employee partners and our agent partners succeed, not just in this business, but in life. So, that's kind of the foundation of our business and how we're able to help people.
And that's such a great philosophy, I think, to live by in so many ways. I think it's one of the reasons that you guys have been so successful. And it's also, I think, a reason that we believe so much in the power of partnership. And I think that everybody has kind of this unique story in so many different ways. Anthony, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this business.
I've lived a few lives. I always say, when people ask me how old I am, I said, it's not the age, it's the miles that you got to look at. And So my interesting life really started in the Pacific Northwest and then ended up in Hawaii. I got into this business kind of by accident. I got my bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Hawaii. And just like a lot of people in Hawaii, it's mostly tourism and retail. So I kind of bounced into selling jewelry and selling artwork. But I had this professional wife. She was a nurse and a very good nurse. And she wanted more from me. So she kept on pushing me to try and do something that was a little more deserving of my college degree. So I started looking around and found a job at a Fortune 500 insurance company in the service department, and then eventually moved into sales. And, sales has always been something that I would say I'm not a natural at, but it's something I inspired to get good at. And so I worked in the sales department, and that's kind of the genesis of where I started to feel like I was better at coaching than doing sometimes. So I moved into management, became a sales manager, and that's where this duck really found its water, because I excelled at coaching people. I really enjoy it. It's something that I'm passionate about. And so I rose up through the ranks and became the top sales manager for the entire Western region of that insurance company. But, there's always this kind of entrepreneurial seed in my life. My dad kind of inspired that. And so I eventually moved into having a business of my own.
Man, it's such an interesting story of really kind of, being on this journey and really understanding kind of being able to have your wife push you to say, hey, listen, let's do more. So I understand you were a game warden. Tell us about that. That's an interesting part of the story.
No, I wasn't a game warden, but I wanted to be one. So
you wanted to be.
I got kind of tired of the corporate thing. I always felt like there was a ceiling that I was trying to push through. So I actually gave up that high-paying job in a successful position and really felt like I needed to do something where I could get outdoors. Growing up in Hawaii, it really inspired the outdoors. So I looked at becoming a game warden, but then I found out you needed a biology degree. And so that ruled me out. And so that kind of put the kibosh on that. But I ended up finding, this business, which kind of gave me that same freedom. I was able to set my own hours and meet with clients and still get outdoors, via a car and meeting people at kitchen tables. But so almost as good.
Yeah, listen, I mean, being a game warden would be, I think, a really cool experience in a lot of ways, but you got to take care of people in a different way. So growing up in Hawaii, I grew up in West Texas, man. There's no trees where I grew up. It's really flat, and there's no water. Where you grew up, it's like one of the most beautiful places in the world. And I also understand you were a boat captain, right? So tell us a little bit about what was it like growing up in Hawaii and then being a boat captain and cool places you got to sail.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real interesting story. I'll kind of dovetail in, the entrepreneurial seed of my life. Once again, my dad. So my dad was completely self-taught, an orphan, and ended up being a tank commander in Germany and then in post-World War II. And when he got out of the military, self-taught himself as basically a civil engineer. And along the way started building railroads and then started his own railroad construction company. And he built railroads all across the United States for Navy shipyards, submarine bases, and then had a no-bid contract with a very large lumber company in the Pacific Northwest. When Mount St. Helens blew up, it literally blew up his business. The company lost one of their plants that he did work for, and he was so leveraged, which a lot of guys in the construction business are, that the business just folded overnight. We lost our house, our cars, and the only thing we had left was a 48-foot Irwin sailboat moored over by Portland. And so my dad put his entire family, me included, as a 16-year-old on that boat. And we sailed from the Columbia River bar and sailed to Hawaii. Got caught in a storm along the way, 70-knot winds, 40-foot seas, got rescued by the Coast Guard and towed into Eureka, California. We had bad fuel and we broke some equipment. And so we got pulled in there. And then Once we got repaired, continued our way, took about 22 days to cross from San Francisco to Hawaii and pulled into Lahaina Harbor. And my dad's idea was to start a charter boat business out of Lahaina Harbor with our sailboat. So at 16 years old, I started going to Lahaina Luna High School and crewing on the boat. And then I couldn't wait till my 19th birthday because that's the day that you can get your Merchant Marine Master's license. And so I started going to Merchant Marine Master's School when I was 18. And a day after my birthday, I passed the Coast Guard exam to get my Merchant Marine Master's license and became a captain. And that was a ton of fun. There's nothing like seeing a bunch of tourists from the mainland show up and stare at a 19-year-old running the boat that they're going to be on. So it was a lot of power for a 19-year-old. You know, today I live in Colorado, but you know, I say salt water still runs through my veins. I've spent a lot of time on the ocean, and it was a great life to be able to do that. And I ran boats through college and stuff like that too. So it kind of became a little career for a while.
Dude, what was it like to be a boat captain at 19 in Hawaii? That had to be so amazing, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was an enchanted life. For us that are in this age range, we can remember that show Flipper. And I was basically that kid. I mean, I was in the water no less than 5 times a week. I spearfished.
Wow.
You know, back in the day when I used to weigh $145, I could free dive to 60 feet without any weights. And
Oh my
God. You know, couldn't do that today to save my life, but you know, back then.
Oh my God.
And you know, scuba diving, spearfishing, fishing. You know, I have 2 younger brothers, and they crewed for me on the boat. You know, we did snorkeling cruises and things like that, and it was really an enchanting life. It's almost like someone else's life when I remember it, but lots and lots of fun.
60 feet, dude. Your ears had, like, I can't go to the bottom of the swimming pool like 9 feet and my ears start getting like popping. Like, what do you do? You have to reset like as you go down. How do you do that?
Yeah, you have to clear your ears. I mean, I have a little bit of a sinus condition, so it's not always easy for me. I have to go down slowly and clear my ears along the way. But
60 feet down. Like some people don't scuba dive that far.
Yeah, so deepest I've been scuba diving is 110 feet, I think. But
wow, my gosh, man, that is amazing. I also understand you're into classic cars. Tell us about those, man.
Yeah, so you know, probably about 5 or 6 years ago. I mean, I grew up before I moved to Hawaii. I grew up in a mill town, and you know, I've lived most of my life on the other side of the tracks, especially before and after my dad had his company. And so, you know, most of my friends were tinkering with cars and things like that. And I was always jealous of that. And, you know, as I got older, I really wanted to kind of solve that problem where I was never able to have those classic cars when I was growing up. But I'm also big into delayed gratification. I don't like leverage. I do everything in my life debt free. And a lot of that comes from, you know, seeing my dad's entire company implode just on the leverage that he had. So little delayed gratification and a late bloomer, but good enough. I ended up getting a 69 Chevy Nova and did a bunch of work on that. And it's got a 396 big block on it. I have a 1965 backdraft Cobra with a stroked 427. And that thing's a rocket ship. It's literally a race car that's street legal. Weighs about 2,400 pounds and has about 540 horsepower. I call it a motorcycle with 4 wheels, basically.
Wow.
And that's also our date mobile. My wife and I, every weekend, you know, this last weekend, we just did Peak to Peak, which is a road that goes through the mountains here. We love it. It's lots of fun. Meet a lot of nice people. Everybody wants to talk about their cars or the cars that their parents had, or, you know, the cars they wish they never sold, that sort of thing. So it's lots of fun.
Dude, that's so much fun, man. You gotta enjoy it. I mean, we all work incredibly hard, and you gotta look for ways to enjoy it. I know I'm kind of talking to myself as part of this, but man, that is it's an incredible story. Tell us before we wrap up. Tell us, why are you so excited about joining Integrity today?
Well, you know, I guess I could continue my boat analogy here. I really wanted to partner with Aegis And then they ended up partnering with you. And that just seemed like a smart move. You know, you can own 100% of the dinghy, or you can own part of the yacht. It's kind of the way I looked at it. And there's a lot of benefits, you know, the scale, the efficiency, the value that the bigger boat brings. You know, I've been rescued by the Coast Guard twice. I've even received fuel on my sailboat 1,000 miles off the coast of the United States by a Navy missile cruiser because we ended up in some doldrums and ran out of fuel. And, you know, both in my captain's career and in my insurance business, I've always found the value of being part of the bigger boat. And, you know, vested partnerships is what creates a sustainable business. I wanted that sustainability for my employees. You know, the very air we breathe these days is not guaranteed, right? And I hate building things. And then, you know, once again, kind of back to my father, seeing his business fall apart. I don't want to build something that falls apart. I want to build something that's sustainable so that, you know, promises made are promises kept. And I really felt like integrity was going to bring that value and that sustainability to my business for my employee partners and also for my agent partners. I mean, they're counting on me to deliver value. And sometimes you need that bigger boat to help you bring that value. And so that's what I really saw with this relationship with integrity.
That's amazing. Well, we need a bigger boat now for all the amazing people who are part of the Integrity family. And we're excited to have you on board because the course we can chart together, I think, is going to be incredible. And so I just want to say thank you and congratulations. Carl and Darren, look, I mean, this is an exciting day. And now I understand even more why you're so excited about having Anthony and his entire team join the Integrity family together. We're going to do some great things. Anything you guys want to add before we wrap up?
He's a sharp dude. I told you, he brings perspective. I didn't know where he was going with the dinghy. You know, I was a little concerned when he said dinghy, but then I get it. It makes perfect sense.
I guess.
Well, it's not unusual for me to be called a dinghy, so you know.
Yeah, we're extremely excited. So
absolutely, it's gonna be a fun trip.
Yeah,
it'll be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, hey, we're gonna be making this announcement, and I just gotta say how excited we are to be your partner. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And look, this is another way we're gonna be able to add a continued value to our clients and make sure that we're bringing them the best life and annuity products and making sure that we're giving them the service that they need more than anything. And with people like yourself, Anthony, with this passion, there's no telling where we can go from here. So thank you again for trusting us, man. We're super excited to be your partner and can't wait to see where we go from here, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you, Darren and Carl. We're going to do a lot of things together, and it's going to be great. And everybody that relies on us is going to benefit from it.
All right. Well, thanks again, everybody. Hope everybody has an incredible day. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys. God bless you. Thanks again, Carl, Darren, Anthony, and the rest of the team. This has been a lot of fun today, and I hope everybody has an incredible week. Take care. God bless you guys.